ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 kiss of death sprinkled.
Oh no! I give it two big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now,
We'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
that crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Save your heart, right?
I'll be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is gonna be awesome though. We're gonna have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
March 7th, and we could not be more excited to be with you on a beautiful day of college basketball. Welcome into ShotQuality Live BetCast. I am your host, Justin Perri, joined today by the Mr. Musa, Dr. Moose, the Moose man himself. We'll be here for a good 45 minutes of live betting magnificence powered by ShotQuality Live, the only technology that tells you what the expected score is as games are happening based on the shots taken on the floor. Live regression data powers every pick we make on the show, Moose. It's just you and me today, no Max. How you doing, though, over there?
Looking for the remote. I got Vandy on. I just finished up the Arkansas game. Well, we got mid-major madness, Arch Madness. Dude, I'm great. What do you think, man?
How are you?
I'm great. I got some hot takes about this weekend. I think this is the best weekend of the year. I think of the entire season. Like, I understand people love March Madness, but there are over 30 games of tournament play today. And again, that's more than we get in one day of March Madness. There's so many elimination games, everybody playing for their entire season. This is one of my favorite stretches of the season by far. So
we're talking just Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, you're probably right because you get to the round.
Well, I think yesterday you got to throw yesterday in the mix. Yesterday was pretty electric. You know, some like pillow fight matchups for sure. But I think this is, you get some great stuff. Today's been great. I mean, you see Asheville gave High Point a run for their money today. That was kind of fun. Citadel hung in there with East Tennessee State. That was a good one. Some of the regular season games have been a little iffy to end the year, but I'm focusing on these fun ones. UConn right now trying to come back and not lose to Marquette. That's kind of fun. VT has stormed all the way back against UVA. LaSalle, a bet of mine today, is not going well. It's okay. But we're gonna have a good time here on the show, Moose. How are you feeling? Any feels about last time? We don't have Max, who is our unfortunately our score sheet guy. So there's not going to be score sheet action today, or on the tracking sheet on the Google Doc. So you can blame Max for that. We'll do our best here to repeat what we have, but the nice resource to communicate the plays isn't active today. So we'll be just betting. That'll be just for the people watching a little more, which is unfortunate. But yeah, let's have some fun with it, Moose. Let's find some plays, get the people what they want. I'm going to start us off here. Sam Houston versus Liberty. I think this is a nice spot to get in. So let's get the action rolling. All right. So if you're new, we're taking Sam Houston, the team that ShotQuality Score there says expected to be up 34-30, but Liberty currently leading by a nice 10 points, Moose. We gotta get in on the team expected to have the lead. That's kind of how the whole thing works here. So I'm going to go ahead, get in on Sam Houston, pulling up a line and spelled it wrong. Embarrassing. Yeah, nice plus 10.5 at minus 115 here. Sam Houston as my first play of the day. Get, best line you can, do some shopping. We're not going to spend too long talking about the odds you can get, but if you can get a better line than us, do it. You can make fun of us a little bit. We're trying to run a show. You should be trying to get the best value you can. All right, Kansas State. So this seems like a slog of an in-state battle here. Kansas State already down 11 points. So are you thinking this opens up, catches up to its ShotQuality Score, or are you staying away? You're the totals guy.
Oh gosh. No, I'm gonna stay away from this one. I just think Kansas is out for blood after losing to the worst team in the world in Arizona State. I'm glad Bobby Hurley got a win in this last game.
So you can say it out loud.
I mean, they're bad. They're a bad team. It is what it is.
It's okay. I went to a D3 school, so your team would beat my team. Louisville, Miami, though, is the absolute opposite, right? Both arrows pointing down, even bigger numbers. I mean, this is pretty substantial here. Both teams overperforming expectations at the half by over or close to 10 points. What do you want to take an under here? Or are you just not jumping in the way of the train?
Dude, that one is actually. I know Louisville's offense is like a shot quality like darling because we love the way they run their offense. Same with I know Miami.
A lot of dang threes. Yeah.
Offensive.
I mean, what percentage of shots do you think are threes right now? What percentage of their shots do you think are threes right now, Musa?
Louisville, knowing them, I'm gonna say like 33.
That's low. 33?
What is it?
52, dog.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah. You should have thought that guess had to at least be in the 40s.
Oh, yeah, at least that was low. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah. I think that was low. But all right. The thing is, though, is that they are taking some mid-range shots. They are taking some average shots, some bad shots, a lot of shots going in. A lot of players on Louisville seem to be hot. It's a bit of a team effort on Miami. Maybe that, you can't catch us type defense. I don't know. You're not taking it?
I'm gonna sit on it for a second. I just might. I mean, all these games are getting a half right now. ASU, Iowa State.
We gotta get going. We gotta get in right here. This is your time to shine. Could maybe a little Tennessee, but not really enough for me there. None of these games really early on. I guess you could look into NC State a little bit if you want, maybe like a money line play for them to get into that game again. It could happen, but I'm not playing that right now. Rhode Island Fordham is very tight, expected to be right around there. We look for that 10-point cushion because, of course, it gives us, enough of a reasonable doubt that we have a real edge there. 3 to 4 points is within error, and you want to just escape that by a good standard deviation. So we go for about 9, 10, 11 points before we start making spread bets is how I've been doing it, sort of robotically, especially against the spread. So,
well, I see one play that's going. I'm just waiting for this to hit the half in 40 seconds. But Iowa State over ASU. I mean, it's right there on your screen. Yep, right that rope. You just yep. Pause, hold. Right there. We got Iowa State up about 20 piece. Yeah, it's going to switch. So ASU is actually up 38-37. So wait for that thing to update. I got to imagine now, based on shot quality score, there it is. 12 points. Should be up 12, down 2. Closes.
I'm not waiting. 9.5. 9.5. Let's get that.
ASU just made another 3.
Oh my gosh.
That is a 9-0
8.5. We going?
Yeah.
Or you waiting for the number? You waiting for the number at the half?
Yeah. I have Iowa State minus 7.5. Even. What do you have?
I'm still seeing 8.5 minus 106. If it just hit the half, I'll try to shop really fast.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't take this game just based off of who ASU. I mean, ASU's playing well. They're playing hard.
ASU riding just too high. Yeah, I got 6.5 minus 110. I'm gonna do it. That feels right. So I need to Max is in here. I need to write down our bets. I've starred them. Musa, you haven't made a play, but I have. You hit my score center. We have Sam Houston and we have Iowa State minus 6.5. You on that too, Musa?
Which one?
Iowa State.
Yeah, I'm just shopping for a line right now.
Okay, I got minus 110, which is pretty nice, and then Sam Houston, which is another solid play there. All right, let's go back to the full view.
UConn did lose, by the way.
Wow. Great.
Bobby Hurley gets a tech also in the final second.
Shocking. I mean, look, it's that time of the year. Villanova, big win over Xavier.
Oh, I just saw it too, man. He was irate. Wow.
Irate. Wow. Great vocab word use here on ShotQuality Live BetCast. You come for the bets, stay for the vocabulary update. I'm gonna drop that one in an argument. I am irate.
I am irate, sir.
Wow.
How will you make this right?
That's a good one. Speaking of, how's George Washington going to make this right? They're down 4, expected to be up 3. And I don't know if you have any interest there, but that's an interesting one to me because we don't have a lot. We don't. I mean, that's just the truth. We don't have a lot. We have some like Wagner LIU. The totals are fascinating right now, right? Because this is a big game in the NEC. These are rivals. I mean, Wagner was for a long time one of the top teams in the conference, and LIU now is kind of running it. And these guys are a ferry and a subway away. You drive essentially right past LIU's arena when you drive to the city from Wagner. Like you're just going through Brooklyn. So this is a big rivalry, and both teams cold. So do you think it opens up, or does it stay low total? Like, how do you make it a judgment here in tournament time when you see a shot quality score that's sort of showing that maybe they're playing a little more in-your-face defense?
We're talking LIU Wagner, right? Wagner?
We are. Wagner.
I mean, here's what I always look at it, too. It's like, okay, it's 23-23. Low scoring. It's almost a half. At the same time, shot quality is at 30-29 with one team under one shot quality points per possession, then one basically under one. It's not good offense, no matter which way you cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, they're playing terrible. The offense isn't working.
Yeah, like it's what they're doing is not working, but what they're doing is not working, obviously. But even if it was working, it's still not great in terms of what they're looking for.
Correct. It's 23-23. I mean, the total's sitting at 116, 117, probably 117, depending where you're looking. They have 46 points. They are expected to have almost 60 points. And yet you're getting a number here saying they're going to score how many points in the second half? Like,
we all have LIU, by the way, on our shot quality.
I gotta bring that up.
Challenge.
I can bring that up. It's always fun. This is what we're always talking about.
I'll get my play after this. Yeah. So what do we got? UMBC still alive. Vermont still alive. P still alive. EKU's lost. Central Arkansas, are they still around?
I think they are.
Big Sky hasn't started. I don't think. High Point won today. Charleston Southern blew it yesterday. They're up.
Central Arkansas plays tonight against FGCU.
Okay. Colonial, it doesn't really happen yet.
What about Austin P and EKU though? Are they in as well?
EKU's out.
Wow, Max.
EKU lost. Max is struggling, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, Austin P plays tonight as well. They're the 2 against the 3 against Queens.
But you both lost Belmont.
Well, I Belmont probably killing a lot of people. That tournament's wide open. I have a future on Bradley though. I'm betting them today again. I thought maybe for fun I'd share all my bets for the rest of the day towards the end of the show, because I ended up with like 20 picks today, which is pretty hot for this time of the year for me.
Futures are the most fun. Futures are just a blast.
Yeah, I got Belmont 750 right now not Belmont. Bradley, that's a fun one. There's some good ones. I need I think is Green Bay playing tonight?
Should be.
I don't think so. Maybe
that's your team, dude. That is your team.
I mean, that's like the one feature I tweeted out.
Do you think we could get Gottlieb on the show, maybe?
I don't think we can get a coach on our betting show. Probably not. But that'd be fun. Hypothetically, shout out, coach. Let's go. I think they're like 6-1 now, like 5.5. But
you and I's got to be the leader in the clubhouse, right? For my Missouri Valley Conference, or is it Bradley? You think?
So no, they're a favorite over Bradley tonight. So yeah, I would assume it's you and I now. That's what a tournament. What a tournament. Always delivers. Let's see if we can find more plays. We have lots to talk about. It's March. I'm so excited. I got to do next round of tournament futures. I'm keeping it so simple, man. I don't do anything too crazy. I just trust shot quality more than Ken Palm, essentially, and mix in a little extra sauce on top for, you know, a little flair to not be so basic. But yeah, it's not rocket science. If you trust this data, I think you had a good season, which is nice because I think some people saw some bad seasons last year or 2 years ago, maybe. One of those years was a little rough, but like I think we've had 4 out of 5 years have been up if you sort of close your eyes and trust the data a little bit, which is what you want to see. So pretty proud of that. I know I've had a great time. So
you're having a hell of a year, aren't you?
I am having a hell of a year. I've been around 55% all season long.
With high volume, though.
Yeah. A little cool here at the start of March, but last 2 days have been very profitable. Had a 8 and 3 yesterday, a 4 and 2 the day before. So a nice little 12 and 5 to pick up like 6 units or so. Think I'm about to miss LaSalle. I have Liberty today. I'm on Kansas State, which looks going very bad. They could cover 16.5 though. That's not out of the question.
A lot of
points. That's an interesting spot here for live, honestly.
A lot of points.
A lot of points. I took Rutgers the other day against like Michigan State. I forget who it was. They were like
it was Michigan State. They were 17.5 point favorites.
Yeah,
Michigan
I had
State.
that. I had the plus 17.5, and that was just like, oh, cool. I was right. Like I didn't even.
Well, they went from basically we're going to lose by about 17 to we almost won the game. So
great. I love when that happens. Not anywhere in my range of outcomes, but I will take it.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad for the walk. Like the walk-ons get in, and it's like Rutgers hits a 3, we turn it over. Rutgers hits another 3, we miss. Rutgers hits a 3. It's like, like damn, you're 1 minute of fame.
At the end of the season.
And then he brings back in the starters.
Yep. Got it. Please start following. I'm not going to – I think this is the under. I think I'm going to make the mental note play of the under here as we start getting into like tournament play and how it looks on shot quality when you have like a net 0.45 or 0.5 like combined like with this average. Like because – and the same thing for Louisville, Miami. Like I think – I want to just watch both of these, see how they come out at the end. I'm going to like screenshot them and put them on my sheet here because I think both of these have some very interesting potential to sort of show us how like late season games are going to go. You know, these end of season games are a little bit different. I think you're going to see, especially with Wagner, I would not be shocked to see that under 117.5 come in. And then for Miami, I think you might see the over because, again, this is a late year regular season game. It's at 166.5. So I'm not playing these. I just want to watch them. These are very interesting cases that I think the edge cases sort of change a little bit as we get into the end of the year. Sam Houston doing bad. Sam Houston doing bad out of the gates. Might be a double dip opportunity. They're at 15.5 now. We're ahead of some of the scoring. I'm seeing 33-44 some places, and we're here way ahead. So that's nice. That's nice for us. Gotta like when the data feeds ahead of other data feeds.
What'd you get Sam Houston at?
Don't know right now. I can check my book. Someone in the chat wants to remind me. That'd be lovely. I think it was like 8.5 or 9.5. That's looking bad. Speaking of looking bad, do you have any interest in a spooky spread, Richmond Duquesne?
Oh, I thought you were gonna look at Cornell Dartmouth.
We can do that too, but this is bad.
Gosh, remember Duquesne made the tournament?
And they're taking a lot of good shots. Like this is one of those spooky spreads where I think we have to just grit our teeth, close our eyes, bite the towel. Where the hell is it?
I actually think you might be right.
14.
Where I got it.
So they're expecting Duquesne to get in it. I'll do the 14.5 minus 110. Making sure to write this down. No max is such a problem. Duquesne.
I'm seeing 15.5. What are you seeing?
I got 14.5 minus 110.
God, down 21. This ain't tournament play though, is it?
No. So it could get ugly, but it could also not get ugly. This is definitely more high variance than some of the other games. but my money is on it, so I'm gonna hit the button. It's been a good season. We did not. Max again is our guy. We could grade. We can also at the end of the episode, Moose, if you want to hang for a minute, we can grade last episode, which I have not done yet. I think it was pretty bad on my end because I know I bet Youngstown and they absolutely fell apart. And I don't think we hit some of these money lines. So I think it was a rough one. But we were 105 and 83 going in. I don't really like to say we can afford it, but like at the other end, you win, you lose, you win. You just want to win more than you lose. That's the way you sleep at night when you play a lot of bets. All right, I did take Duquesne though. Talk about taking a lot of bets. Good luck to me. SMU, I don't think I'm touching in the same vein. It's just not the same look, right? Like SMU is only expected to have 7 more points. Florida State expected to have 3 less points. Like, yeah, it's right there at 10. But Duquesne is clearly Richmond is shooting out of their skin. We're watching to see how Louisville, Miami, and Wagner, LIU go down. Not much else to play. We're looking maybe Sam Houston as a double.
You can see how George Washington does too. Kind of evaluate that one.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one. They're right there, but it's pretty close. Especially when it's like, down 4, expected to be up 1.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Even if you look at the games beforehand, it's like Arkansas, Missouri was basically the exact score, even though they played 45 minutes.
Oh my! No wonder you wanted to talk about this one.
Who?
Cornell Dartmouth. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that one, but it'd have to be a team total. It was kind of value on both
It's
a little bit
for sure. Again, I'm seeing
Cornell's one of the fastest teams in the country, and they play great offense, but horrific defense. Dartmouth also plays with pace. And again, are either of the? I'm sure Cornell's going to make the 4th-team field, right, in the Ivy, but Dartmouth's not going to.
I can tell you in about 2 seconds here.
I'll beat you to it. Yale, Harvard, Penn, Cornell. Yeah, it's set.
How'd you do that so fast?
I'm just a dog. Unless there's 2 games left, I don't think there is. Oh, there is. I guess if Cornell lost this game.
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong year. It's Yale, Harvard, Penn. Penn.
Yeah, Yale, Harvard, Penn, Cornell. It's said if Cornell wins this game, then Dartmouth is going to be 3 games back with 1 to play.
Yeah, well, obviously they're not coming back.
Who?
Obviously, Cornell isn't blowing this.
Yeah, they're also playing to their next game.
Do you want a plus? But do you want a plus 20 spooky spread? Are they going to just fall apart here? Dartmouth is going to let them put up 110 points and only going to score.
Cornell's going to do their thing, man. Cornell's going to Cornell. Per Ken Palm, Cornell has, and us. Shoot, what do we got them at? Let's find out. Open link, a new tab.
I have a whole reference sheet. I just haven't updated Ken Palm's data in it.
Cornell's 95th in adjusted offense per shot quality and 304th in defense. And if you look at Ken Palm, it's basically the same thing. It's a little bit more separated, which is kind of crazy to think about because Cornell would have the 57th offense, 336th defense, 19th tempo. But we're right there with them as well. And they're number 2 in passing, 30th in attacking the rim, 25th in tempo, 17th in tempo on Ken Palm. Yeah, they're just going to score, dude. That's what they do. You have any interest in Tennessee Vanderbilt? Rank little matchup. It's not really much shot quality, but I can't find my remotes. Just started back up. And I love Vandy, man. Big Vandy.
Yeah, they're a fun team this year for sure. I like the can't find the remote, so let's talk about the game on my screen.
A lot of the fun teams come out of the SEC, just saying.
Well, yeah, it's the best conference in the country right now.
But you know what I mean? Like, Iowa State's better than Vanderbilt for the most part, unless they lose to ASU and don't cover. Then I'll never talk good about them again. But I'm like, Iowa State, Houston, like, what's more flashy? Vanderbilt and Arkansas and Kentucky. It's just, offense.
I get it.
Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, Florida, Vanderbilt, Georgia, Auburn are all top 15 in Ken Palm offense, and I imagine it's the same in shot quality. Meanwhile, Big 12 is Arizona, Texas Tech, BYU. That's it.
Yeah, I can let me pull up my sheet. I can tell you where they rank. In net, I don't have offense. I don't really care about offense. I care about net shot quality. I think it's fair. Sitting around
just talk about how good their offense is. I guess you could probably make a case. But let's see. In the SEC, you have the teams rated. Yeah, you got like
6 top 25, 7 top 30 teams, and no teams outside the top 100 in a huge conference. So it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Florida, Vandy, Arkansas, Alabama, Tennessee. I mean, Kentucky, Texas. We like Auburn a lot more than Ken Palm does here over at.
Are you buying Auburn at all through our system or no?
No, they've just been playing so badly. It's real. I mean, and you're not getting like maybe the discount you should, in my opinion, for that play, and it should alarm you. I mean, obviously they put together a good shot quality profile in the year. They take a lot of threes, and they develop good spacing in order to take good threes. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not really buying though. No.
Now, what about? I know earlier in the year, you and Max were like, our Kansas stuff is probably still a little off, but I feel a little vindicated with what we've said about Kansas all year. They've lost a lot of games that
have.
I've made some money going against them this season. They've been a team that we've been a little low on them this year.
But they've kind of made good on that.
What?
They've made good on that a little bit because they haven't really been playing well.
Yeah, I mean 21-9, right? So again, it has a lot to do with the mid-range rate, and again, that can lead to games getting a little bit hard to sustain. They rely on using the mid-range to create spacing more than the rim, and of course, it's just less reliable. If you're dominant at getting to the rim, you're going to be a lot more likely to create spacing for your jump shooters. And
I do tell people rim and they assume rim and 3 rate is always going to be shot quality is going to if you don't have good rim and 3 rate, you're never going to be a good shot quality team. Purdue, people are kind of souring on Purdue in their recent play. And they're number 2 in shot quality, but they're 329th in rim and 3.
Yeah. They're an interesting team for sure. And they confound us a little bit. I have a future on them just because I do think they could turn it on and make the Final Four. A lot of teams can. Anything can happen. It's March. If you're trying to say, only the best 5-10 teams in the nation by Ken Palm are going to make the Final Four, you're probably onto something, especially this season with the parity at the top. But I got plenty of long shots. Not a lot of money on them compared to an average Saturday, but it's fun. I think you want to take the value on the board in methods that aren't just long shots. I mean, that aren't just favorites. Sorry. So I think I had I played some fun things. I have Southern Miss in the Sun Belt. I got 90-1 on them. That's gonna be a fun one. That's the biggest bet I have remaining. I lost West Georgia yesterday. I had 80-1 for 0.1 units. So
the Wolves could play a little bit.
Yeah, they had a good shot yesterday. I think they covered to end their season, which is respect. I love betting on a team for the last time in their year, and it's you're a 15-point dog, but you're gonna fight. I know you're gonna fight. I'm gonna ride the ship to the end, and they lose by 11. It's just play the music, pour one out, say thank you. And raise a glass. If it's a big bet, buy a T-shirt from the school store.
I've done that. You've done that?
Oh yeah, dude! I got a whole drawer of $20 T-shirts. It's $28 for shipping. It's my favorite thing to do, and I hope to have all 360 shirts eventually.
You have an ASU shirt yet?
I don't. You should get me one.
Come through for you at least once.
Yeah. I'll come. I think I'm going to the Grand Canyon in June. So
okay. It's only going to be hot as all hell, but good pick. Good job.
I know, right? It's not any choice of mine. I got Western Carolina in the Southern, 12-1. That's a fun one. A little Samford as well. And hey, Samford's our pick of the day today. For anyone who does not get the emails, I don't know what you're doing at this point. Please don't ask me what it is. You can literally do it in many ways. You can scroll down here, pick of the day every single day, or you can keep scrolling and enter your email at the bottom of the site. And it's pretty easy. YouTube link there, Twitter link there, everything you need to know, all the various tools you get access to. Very, very straightforward. Everything on the site. So, yeah, we're on Stanford today. The Bulldogs got to win last night on San Diego. Should be a fun one here today. Of course, you can get the link to the ShotQuality Live, which is always free, just by going here, clicking on it. It'll take you to the future game. It doesn't really show up until it's time, but this is the link. And we can jump in back to our score center. But yeah, not, I'm a little surprised with how good the data's being today. A lot of games pretty on point. UConn fans rejoice. You were obviously expected to win that game. Don't fret, I suppose. Iowa State needs to battle back for us here on the show. Duquesne's doing their part, though. We played that Duquesne bet.
If ASU wins this game and win, dude, if ASU wins this game and wins a couple games in the Big 12 tournament, they're gonna go to the dance. Think about it. Let's say they beat Kansas, beat Iowa State, right? They just, okay, that's really it. But
yes,
17 and 15. Let's say they get to 20 and 16. That means they would have had to beat some pretty good, at least one more really good Big 12 team. Why not? I don't think they win this game, but they win this game, and then they go beat like a Colorado, and then they go
They go beat a Colorado. If they win this game, I think they're on the bubble. Oh, wow.
Then they beat like a UCF, and then they go and somehow beat like a Texas Tech. All of a sudden, it's like, there you go.
This would be crazy. This would be a crazy one. Never expected to win this game by.
And do you bring Bobby Hurley back? Got to bring Bob back.
Or does he get another job?
True, he probably would get a way better job.
They beat Texas Tech at home. They beat Utah at home. They beat Kansas at home.
But Iowa State on the road is what, 16-point dogs? That's going to be
Yeah, that's some icing. I mean, no other. This is a crazy win. This would be a program win. This would be a program win. If they're not, I don't think they're going to do it. But this would be a program. I hope they do. I take the unit. I want to see the magic, baby.
Well, it's either Iowa State win by 8 or Iowa State lose the game.
This is their first away win since Hawaii, man. And they're only their second of the season. They have a neutral win over Santa Clara.
Hawaii can play a little bit. Don't sleep.
Win before that. And then, they entered conference play, and it kind of got out of hand. Only wins against Kansas State, Cincinnati, Utah at home, and then Oklahoma State and Texas Tech here in the late season. Utah again a little weak. So yeah, the Kansas win at home is big. If they follow it up here, sure. It's going to cause some people to be annoyed. It's going to take a spot from a mid-major, but you're probably right.
Do you think Miami of Ohio wins the MAC tournament?
It's a really good question. I think the proper answer is no. The data says no. They're probably absolutely terribly priced. I mean, what are they getting? Like plus 145, plus 150, plus 140 at some spots? Like, yeah, they should probably be like plus 170. I would not. It is. I'm sure it's a fun bet to get in on. You want to live the story. I feel you. Never going to get the fan favorite at a good price.
I think it's what's the term they used to use back in the day? Horse crud. If they don't make the tournament, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, they should make the tournament. I'm not saying they shouldn't make. I don't think they need to win the tournament anymore. I think last night's game, they're in.
You go 31-1 and don't get the tournament. Just get rid of.
That's not what the record is. They're 31 now.
I'm just saying.
You don't. It's not. It'd be technically 30, but it's a postseason loss, so it's different. Yeah. You didn't lose a game. Every game you scheduled in the regular season, you won. And again, the difference is that the regular season, there's no breaks, there's no preparation. You don't know who your opponents are, but you don't specifically game planning for one opponent. You're trying to work in practices. You're trying to this is one game, postseason game. You lose it, sure. Someone figures you out, sure. I wouldn't understand the case for keeping them out. I think last night they punched their ticket, And I think it'd be very bad if they aren't in the field. Even if they go and they lose the first game by 25 points. I don't care. Do it.
Agreed.
I think they're going to be a great fade if they make the tournament.
Yeah, remind me of Asheville a couple years back.
They're much more spectacular than Asheville for sure.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying. I think that
yeah.
Asheville
Oh, yeah. We just mentioned them last episode. I think.
Yeah.
They remind me a lot more of the St. John's team from last year. That I mean, if they win the tournament, yeah. Sometimes you want to keep yourself away from teams that have already proven it all. Is the baseline, right? Like they went undefeated. Could they, if they feel like they punched that ticket, could they easily fold in a game if they're losing in the tournament and in the MAC tournament? Yeah, I think so. So I haven't bet them all season. They've obviously been a team that's been very hard for me to find value on as they go on this crazy run of winning one possession games that we probably expect them to lose a fair amount of, not an unfair amount of, a fair amount. So obviously they're going to seem a little different to us. All right, let's try to get a few more bets in here before we got to run, Moose. I said I would also share the bets I have for the rest of the afternoon, which I will do. That'll be fun. Western Kentucky expected to have 11 more points here. Do you want in on that?
No.
Ow, my ear, dude.
You want in on George Washington? Far right?
Hell no. Too late for me there. Been an enigma all season for us.
ASU's falling apart at the seams. So that little dream, we wasted about 5 minutes of our lives talking about that. I mean,
well, we have ISU minus 6.5. So screw your dreams. To say it kindly.
I know, which sucks because I did take one play before we started, and I took Clemson, and they came back, and it looked great. And then you get to the last minute, and sometimes when you have those weird spreads, I got Clemson at minus like 4.5. And it was one of those things where they're up 5 with like 25 seconds left and just get a stop, but nope, 2 points. Then UCF splits their free throws. You get what I'm saying? It was just one of those things where it's like, dang it. Like I had it, but we split free throws twice, and then they went down and went for the layup instead of the 3 twice. They ended up losing, but it was like, dang it, we didn't cover. Okay. So I would like Iowa State.
We got our Sam Houston run. They're only down 7.
You called that one. Nice. Richmond also looked pretty good.
Nice. I'm so mad I didn't double dip.
You're looking good with Duquesne a little bit.
Iowa State looking good. It's feeling like a nice day. Let's go. I'm mad I lost LaSalle by a bucket though. But let's pack it up and get out of here. If you like the show, hit the like and support button. We're gonna give our presenting sponsors the read they deserve. We love our sponsors here at ShotQuality Live BetCast. Of course, make sure to go check them out. We'll be right back. ShotQuality Live BetCast is now presented by Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you play against other real users instead of the house. Available in over 35 states, Novig lets you choose between shopping for the best available odds or offering your own odds in markets such as NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college basketball. Trade Novig coins to play for fun and hone your trading strategies, or Novig cash to compete for the chance to achieve rewards and win cash prizes. Sign up for Novig today using code ShotQuality for a $25 purchase match plus a free month of ShotQuality standard data. Now, back to the live betting action. Oh, hey, didn't see you guys there. All right, Moose. Little quick foray. We're going to say our goodbyes in a minute. I wanted to, while we took that break, I took a little quick look at my bet sheet for everything that has not started yet. So let's go through and talk this through. So let's see. Missouri State is the one that just started. So I'm in on Missouri State.
Black Bears, yeah?
I think it's just Bears.
I think it's Black Bears.
That's Maine.
Oh, I think you're right.
I think I'm right too. I took break today. I got 5.5. 4.5 should be okay. You might get hooked. Happens.
Something about Drake in March, man.
Man, I've been on them all year, and I lost some money on them at the end of the season, but they're vindicating me now. Let's see. I took Bradley plus 4.5. It's 5.5 now. I really like them. I have a little sprinkle on the money line, and of course 7.5 to 1 to win that tournament.
That's an interesting game, by the way, on the right. Ohio State, Indiana, both teams playing for tournament odds.
Yeah. True.
Anyways, keep going.
Got a little Samford pick of the day, minus the 1.5. Abilene Christian. I love this Abilene Christian team. I play them a lot. One of my bigger edges today. To Fresno. There should be down here somewhere. Fresno plus the 13.5 against Grand Canyon. That's a little scary for sure. I understand being scared of that one. UC Davis plus the 8.5 against Irvine. I've been fading Irvine all year. It's been okay. Siena, one of the few favorites I have today against Mount St. Mary's. Western
I should be
Carolina.
writing this down, shouldn't I? I have a photograph.
No. You can just
also, I can just go back to the YouTube if I didn't write
you
it down.
can text me.
True. Siena, Bradley, Missouri State.
Yeah. Abilene Christian, Fresno, UC Davis, Siena. Western Carolina tonight is going to be a fun one. Minnesota minus the 3.5. I don't know where that is against Northwestern. Georgia Southern tonight. I've been on Georgia Southern for a lot this whole tournament. They've been nice to me.
Fan of Georgia Southern football.
They're here. I mean, they're here. They've been winning as dog. Sacramento State against Idaho should be a fun one. I think that's first round of the Summit tonight. Spooky spread if you want it. Air Force 24.5, like 25.5 now. So you can get a better line than I got. North Dakota against St. Thomas, even though I think St. Thomas wins this tournament. 12.5 is a lot. This North Dakota team can definitely get there. And then last but not least, I think it's at midnight, so it's not on here, but I have Long Beach. So that's all my bets today. A lot of them. And hopefully we have a good BetCast. You can get all this lovely live data. 30% off right now. Code is March 26, all caps, March 26. Works for the monthly premium, which is what you need to get college basketball data. It does work for standard if you want it, but that only has a few games a day and all NBA. So if you want NBA, that's how you do that. But yeah, it's good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back on Tuesday night. Tuesday and Wednesday, we got the little extra show for you guys in the evenings, in the weekdays. Who should be there? Matt should be there. I'm not allowed to miss shows, so get my ass curbed. But hey, thank you so much for watching ShotQuality Live BetCast, the only show that uses live regression data to bet on every single game as it's happening. Presented by Novig here in Season 3. Episode 30 on the horizon. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching.